Right then, welcome back. Last time, not much happened, at least with my borders. I've been busy trying to integrate these provinces, which has finally completed. Although I'm not yet able to convert them, so due to a combination of high autonomy and separatism, as well as producing religious unity on my part, although as soon as Sarai al-Jadid is completely converted, which will happen at some point, probably not soon though, since the Orthodox minority is currently the only minority there, and actual direct conversion does about 20% of the population. Yeah, that will take a while. Although there is some good for it being Sunni, as it is considered closer as an art center to other art centers that are Sunni, and with meritocracy. So it is speeding up the spread towards me, which is excellent. Anyway, let's get back into the game. Ah, a permanent navy. Despite all its wars, the king's ships were still assembled during times of war rather than held on duty all year round. As warships became more specialized and expensive, the navy became increasingly permanent until it was officially established as a permanent force. Polakaksebec. Okay. So that upgrades all my galleys, so I'm gonna upgrade all of these with my own cash. Oh well, it's only 350 ducats, and yeah, that's 4 months. Which isn't that much time, all things considered. The game runs for 500 years, after all. And besides, an investment in protecting my coastline is a worthy investment. Uh, sounds Spanish? Maybe Italian or French? Could be New World. I have no idea what that province is. Well, it's probably the New World, so either that or South Africa. Maybe Australia. Okay, that's unlikely. Yeah. Right, the Tsaritsa is approaching. Well, it's actually 50. The Commonwealth has about 5 years. Almost exactly. If I do it. Oh, that's expensive. Okay. Yeah, I'll save her up for it and just do it. Whenever. Just so that a smooth transition is almost guaranteed. Let's hear Mosaic. There's no one here. Or at least no one that's interesting with regards to conversion, so let me just grab my 4 legitimacy back. Heretic missionary. Eh. Execute. Alright then. Oh, just imperialism, gas spelling, that works. Okay, so they are allied with Kanik down here. The Aretnids and the Ottomans. Trusted diplomatic reputations enough. Oh, he's already in another war. Ah, Scotland. Or, well, not Scotland, but the Isles. Yeah. Right. Now that I think about it, has that been a recent update? Because this world is starting to certainly become a bit more mobile. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's Alright then. Let's go. Let's get this stack down here. Actually, I prefer to get the siege leader onto this stack. Get that leader there. And you can just walk in and start sieging provinces down. And I can hand over the provinces to whoever I wish. Though probably not myself. There's a reason why I have subject states. Heavily restrict looting. I'm not going to need help from anyone except maybe the burghers. And from them, all I need is some minor assistance. Specifically, war relief in order to reduce war exhaustion. Send their head to... So the missionaries from Crimea return again. Backed up with steel this time. Send their heads back as a message. I mean, we're already at war, so... What's the harm of a casus belli? And there's Crimea siege down. Okay, you'll be heading over to their actual capital. Quick reinforcements. Unified standards of military discipline and structure allow new men to be integrated into existing regiments faster than ever before. You'll be heading up there. Okay. You know what? Let's just set you right here. That is a terrifying 37 stack in the Ottomans. And they're willing to attack despite the fact that I've got no troops here. 6332. This is gonna be fun. I should have a tech advantage though, right? Nope. They're actually ahead of tech relative to me. Great. They've been sitting still the entire game. No one's even unified on Anatolia at all. Got more numbers than they do. Discipline's about the same. They definitely have more morale. I've got more cannon fire though. Cannons have already gotten to the point where they're absurdly powerful. That was tech level 37. There's another major boost at 40, although it's not huge. And the rest of the tech level, middle tech level is almost all of them buff artillery fire one way or another. I think that was a fire phase. As well as good rolls. definitely have the Ottomans beat in the fire phase. Okay, you'll be able to reinforce somewhat. Maybe not a huge amount. On the other hand, I've got lots of buffs to reinforce speed. Okay, it's as if I were on my own province in an unmodified country. That's a lot. Oh, and I also have enough for experiments with paper money. Apparently that enables me to sabotage reputation. Okay. The vagaries of trade and the costs of war sometimes led to nations having severe shortages of speci. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Gold and silver to pay merchants with. By the late 17th century, some nations were experimenting with paper money. Promissory notes payable to the bearer rather than a specific merchant. Although some experiments had more success than others, they all ended up in failure in the end. That was until they started doing them with central banks. Okay, at the very least I didn't lose any stability. It's not directly. 80 points. So how willing are they to? It's not going to cost me any double points because imperialism affects all provinces. Yeah, this is my personal minimum. Oh, I can actually get rid of this province. It's not nearly as important as the others. I'd like to get these Bavarian provinces back. And I would also like to get these provinces into a position where I can give, at the very least, my claims to Carbadia. At least some claims to Carbadia. So yeah, I think this was actually a pretty good peace deal, all things considered. Just grab some cash. It's not much, but... Right. Sarai, I did, and you can head back to the place. And 2/5 to the treasury, since it's not enough money to cause any sort of stability issues. Oh yeah, right. Probably should upgrade stuff first. Other stuff first, like the customs house, because this city has more or less outgrown the merchant's quarter by about 20k population. Besides, the merchant quarter will also help it grow even further. And yeah, that will produce even more steel, which means stronger economy and benefits. And there's 0.8 unrest here, probably. Denied lesser noble privileges, okay. Plus a sizable quantity of base unrest. Hooray! Guarantee the Sunni Muslims. Heck no. Reject any compromise with heresy. Great. Okay, man. entirely unexpected. And it's not inside me. From whence did it spawn? Ah. Okay. I should probably start saving money too. I'm going to need it in order to get meritocracy praise. Well, that's at least 6,000, if not 7,000. It could even be 8,000. Wow. I'm gonna need a ton of money for that. Thankfully, now that it's in Moscow, it's spreading to everywhere in Europe pretty quickly. It's now spreading to Sarai. I did it even faster than before. Nizhny Novgorod, Veliki Novgorod, Pskov are all getting it. Plus, with globalized trade in Moscow, everything's spreading faster again. Although I have no idea why it isn't spreading globalized trade. Right, back to the event. Anyway, I'm almost caught up in Diplotech. I'm dropping behind in Admin Tech again because of reasons. But yeah. Meritocracy and globalized trade have finally reached Russia. Many factories also did spawn in Austria, so it is, at the very least, also spreading to Russia, as well as it is would have spawned here. Nice if that occurred. Many factories is one of the big ones. Penalty reaches 25% of the max. Enlightenment's 50%. I need education level at 60. Yeah. It'll cause a serious slowdown in technological development until I embrace it. I'm definitely going to embrace meritocracy as soon as possible. That minus 15% admin cost is nice. As well as, you know, reducing tech cost, of course. Meritocracy also spreads faster than the other ones. Well, than globalized trade. I would know. In every one of my provinces, that's the case. At least the ones which rely solely on art centers. Veliki Novgorod is an exception to that. And for Sarai al-Jadid, meritocracy was already spreading anyway. Beforehand. Thanks to the fact that the province itself was Sunni. With regards to the whole world, yeah. Recolonization, I guess. There's this wasteland now filled in. Should be a tributary state. I might vassalize them too. Judging that I can vassalize diplo-vassalize just about anyone without serious effort. Austria's borders actually look quite nice if you ignore this, well, province of Schwaben over here. I suppose. Breisgau. The Dutch are doing quite nicely. Nice English border. Although that has to do with the fact that they're allied with England. Aha! And wow, okay. France is a junior partner of Munster. Wow. And fact, that was probably a succession war that happened. Relatively recently. Huh, I did not notice that. And spread of discoveries leads me to know what's going on here, at least to a degree. Those look like Spanish colonies. Better put Castilian colonies. Oh wow. Congratulations, Aragon. You managed to bring Liberty Desire to below 100%. Naples is a junior partner of Babylon. Okay, there's a lot of junior partners going on, aren't there? No extra decisions, yeah. Zal's looking a little big. Oh, that's why. Yeah, it looks like China's falling apart. Again. Just the mandate of heaven disappeared. Well, that's normal. And Japan's still pretty disunified looking on the wall. Oh, so that's where Ashikaga went. I mean, Japan itself was a vassal to Hosokawa. And Majapahit seems to be continuing along its way. Malaconia. One province? Some don't have a claim on. Oh, Sundan Keta. Okay. Yeah, this world's a little weird looking. Anyway. I'll see you again next time. Until then. Bye.